Greg Holloway grew up on a street most people passed through without noticing. Brick houses leaned tiredly against one another, paint peeling like old scabs. In the far west of London, where buses ran late and dreams ran thin, Greg learned early that life didn't hand things out for free. His mum worked double shifts at a care home. His dad left when Greg was 7, leaving behind a dented kettle and a silence that never quite went away. Money was always tight, sometimes tight enough that dinner was toast and tea, and the heating stayed off even in winter. At school, Greg wasn't special. He wasn't the smartest, the fastest, or the loudest. Teachers forgot his name. Classmates forgot he existed. There was nothing about him that anyone would write home about, except one thing. Greg wanted more, not more things, more life, more purpose, more than the quiet resignation he saw in the faces around him. At night, he lay awake listening to sirens and wondering how people escaped places like this, and whether he ever would. By 16, Greg had learned how heavy a background could be. Teachers spoke to him gently, the way you speak to someone you don't expect much from. Career advisors suggested realistic options: warehouse work, retail, labor. None of them asked what he wanted. Greg took a part-time job stacking shelves after school. His feet hurt, his hands cracked from cardboard cuts, and his pay disappeared as soon as it arrived. Still, he saved what little he could, stuffing coins into a shoebox under his bed. Some nights he almost convinced himself this was enough, that ambition was a luxury for people born into better lives. But every time he watched trains roar past the station near his house, he felt it again, that pull, that belief that somewhere else, someone else, he could become more. So he studied at night. Not because anyone told him to, but because giving up scared him more than failing.
By 16, I knew what it felt like to be underestimated. Teachers spoke soft, career advisors spoke small. None of them asked what I wanted. I stacked boxes, saved coins, told myself in
I worked on it for weeks. Every sentence polished till my eyes burned. And then the email came, polite, short, no. That winter,
Greg returned to school and asked for help. Not confidently, not proudly, but honestly. He failed exams before he passed them, got rejected more times than he could count, worked jobs that drained him, and still studied when